We needed the money more than you needed a car, my dad said after secretly selling my vehicle to pay for his luxury resort day. I didn't argue, but when he returned, his perfect life was gone. I'm 26, I work in a warehouse, and I'm the kind of guy who keeps his head down, works his shifts, and minds his own business. I don't live fancy, just a small apartment, a used but reliable car, and a fridge that usually has more takeout containers than groceries. But hey, I pay my own way, that's more than I can say for my parents. My parents have never been poor, they just act like they are whenever it benefits them. We can't afford this right now, they'd say when I needed new school supplies, then go out for a steak dinner that same night. Money is tight, they tell me while planning their next vacation. They've always been like this, and I should have known better than to trust them. The day my car disappeared, I got off work last Monday, exhausted, ready to drive home, maybe grab a burger on the way. I walked into the lot, reached for my keys, and nothing, my car was gone. At first, I thought maybe I parked somewhere else, warehouse shifts are long, and my brain was fried. But after 5 minutes of walking circles around the lot, I knew it had to be stolen. I called the cops, pacing as I gave them the details. It's a black Honda Civic, 2016, license plate. The officer cut in, it wasn't stolen, it was sold. I nearly dropped my phone. The vehicle was legally sold by the registered owner. My stomach dropped. There's got to be a mistake, that car is mine. I paid for it myself, I said, but the title was under my dad's name. I had left my car at their house the night before, just for one night, because my apartment complex had temporary no parking signs up for repaving. I figured it would be safe there, but I should have known better. My father. I stood there in the parking lot, my heart pounding. I had bought that car when I was 20, but since I needed a cosigner for the loan, my dad's name was on the title. I had meant to transfer it once I paid it off, but life got busy, and I never thought. I nearly laughed. No, I should have expected this. I got a ride home from a coworker, my hands clenched into fists the whole drive. When I walked in the door, my parents weren't even home. I pulled out my phone and dialed my mom, straight to voicemail. Same with my dad. Then I opened Facebook, because of course they were at a luxury resort. I checked Facebook, and there they were, lounging by a pool, frozen drinks in hand, my dad's arm around my mom like they were some kind of rich power couple. My mom had even posted a caption, "Much needed escape. You only live once." When they came back a week later, the front door swung open, and my parents strolled in like nothing had happened. My dad stretched, rolling his shoulders, his tan was darker, his shirt crisp and new. His suitcase thumped against the hardwood floor. He barely looked at me as he spoke. "We needed the money more than you needed a car," he said casually, like he was talking about borrowing a sweater. "It was just sitting there, Alex, you'll figure something out." I stared at him, gripping the armrest of the couch so hard my knuckles turned white. "You sold my car," I said. "We had no choice," my mom chimed in, setting down her designer handbag. "It was a last-minute deal at the resort, all-inclusive, once-in-a-lifetime experience." I let out a short laugh. "Oh, well, as long as you had a good time," I said, trying not to be dramatic. My dad sighed, tossing his wallet on the counter. "You can take the bus for a while, it won't kill you." I clenched my jaw so hard it hurt. "You sold my only transportation so you could sip overpriced cocktails on a beach," I said, trying to keep my tone even. "Watch your tone," my dad warned, finally looking at me. "We're family, Alex, we do things for each other." I clenched my jaw again because you keep accidentally sending my mail here and using my name for utilities. I laughed, I couldn't help it. "I moved out 3 years ago," I said. My mom paused, like she just now remembered that. I exhaled slowly, gripping the bridge of my nose. "You didn't even call me, you didn't ask. You just sold it like my work didn't matter, like I didn't matter." "It's just a car," my dad muttered, already bored of the conversation. "You'll get another one." And that was the moment something in me snapped. I didn't yell, I didn't argue. I just nodded and said, "Yeah, I'll figure something out." The morning after my parents came back, I decided to confront them. I drove to their house, my heart pounding with anger. The moment I stepped inside, my dad turned toward me, already looking annoyed. "Oh, look who's here, still sulking," he said. I crossed my arms. "We need to talk," I said firmly. He stood there, arms crossed, still tan from his luxury getaway. "Are you really going to sulk all week over that car?" he asked. I blinked. "Sulk? Yeah, I mean, look at you walking around like you lost a limb." "It's just a car, Alex," he smirked, like this was all some big joke. "You'll buy another one." I gritted my teeth. That stupid car got me to work, it made me money. Sometimes my boss asked me to do small deliveries when we were short on drivers. It was extra cash, good money, and I was saving up. "But I guess you needed that money more than I did, huh?" My dad rolled his eyes. "You're overreacting. We didn't need the money, we deserve the money." My hands clenched at my sides. "Oh, is that how it works? You just take whatever you think you deserve?" His tone shifted, like he was talking to a child who just didn't get it. "Family helps each other, Alex. You think raising you is free? All those years of food, clothes, school, that stuff wasn't cheap." I stared at him. "Are you seriously telling me I owe you for existing?" He scoffed. "Don't be like that. It's just we've done so much for you, and you can't even let one thing go, one car." I let out a short, humorless laugh. That's when my mom walked into the room, holding a shopping bag in one hand. "Honey, you're still upset," she said, trying to placate me. She pulled a cheap wooden keychain out of the bag, one of those generic souvenirs with a name carved into it, except it wasn't even my name. "See, a little piece of paradise for you," she smiled. "And you're mad over a car?" I looked at the keychain, then at them, and then I saw what was behind my mom, another bag, a sleek black shopping bag with gold lettering, Louis XIII Cognac, a $3,000 bottle of brandy. I knew exactly who that was for, Uncle Roger, my dad's older brother. You bought a $3,000 bottle of alcohol, I said slowly, but my car was disposable. My dad smirked. Come on, it's not the same. Roger always helps us out. I meant he lends you money when you blow through yours. His smirk disappeared. My mom sighed. Alex, stop. You're acting like we stole from you. I stared at them, my pulse pounding in my ears. You did steal from me. My dad scoffed. We're family, we do things for each other. I let out a slow breath, my hands shaking from how hard I was trying to stay calm. When have you ever done anything for me? He frowned. Don't start that again. I took a step forward. No, seriously, tell me, when have you ever helped me? There was silence. Then my dad waved a hand, dismissing the whole conversation. Oh, stop being so bitter. You'll get another car. That was it, that was the moment. I exhaled, shaking my head. You know what? You're right, Dad. He smirked again, finally. You're coming to your senses. I met his eyes, my voice steady. I'm done. His smirk faltered. What? I said, I'm done being your safety net. I'm done paying your bills when you accidentally forget. I'm done bailing you out. You can click on share and more to see if there is a part 2.